All right, everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is October the 13th, and on this day in 1943, Italy declares war on Germany. So, this is more of the freed Italy, and it gets a little bit more complicated than this. So, I guess strap in. But Italy obviously had been invaded by the Allies by this point, and the Allies had been mostly in southern Italy. They had a lot of that. A lot of the Italian people were fed up with Benito Mussolini, so they kick him out. And so then they declare war eventually on Germany. Well, while this happens, after this happens, I should say, Adolf, in his infinite wisdom, just brings German troops in, kind of occupies Italy, because Italy really can't fight off the Germans at this point. And then it's basically Germany defending Italy from the Allies in the south. They'll reinstate Benito through military power, but it won't matter. Benito Mussolini is basically a puppet of the Germans, and eventually will be killed by the Italian people. He'll be hanged after being basically brutally beaten. The father of fascism, not very well taken by his people. He was at first, before the war started. In some regards, there was a lot of people that didn't like him. There was a decent bit of people that did. But as the war goes on, a lot of Italians don't really see horse in this race, and they just think Benito Mussolini is kind of screwing them over, and he kind of is. So he kind of got screwed over by Adolf, and then the Italian people feel like it's Benito who screwed them over. But Benito Mussolini kind of had it coming. He was always kind of a crazy man, not necessarily the best at law per se. He had some aspirations, that's for sure, but they never really amounted to much of anything. He thought of a great Italian empire. Doesn't really happen. Thought of a lot of things, but he kind of got what he needed. Swift kick in the pants. But the Italians, they rise up against the Germans, and they do declare war. They will help participate in a lot of this, but they won't have the biggest part to play, per se. But now you know.